Hi, Dave Parrish here with Knack Builders, doing another video on some Knack functionality. Here's today's topic: embedding Google Translate directly into your Knack app. I'm going to show you right here. Here's a Knack app. Right here's Google Translate, and you can turn this into whatever you want. There you go. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really simple. Probably one of my quickest videos, but it's great. So I'll be back in a moment. Thank you. Okay, let's do this. Talk about how to embed Google Translate directly into your Knack app. I'm just going to call up a page here that does not have it. It's a basic page. It doesn't really matter in an app. There is no Google Translate on it. What we're going to do is we're going to insert just a little bit of code into that page, and it's going to appear. Now, actually, I didn't write this code, and I didn't even find it. Imagine you can someplace searching for Google Translate code or how to embed it. I happen to have a client that I was doing a project for who had used this in some other apps she was dealing with, and she just gave it to me. So Kenya and Miami, I appreciate it, and I hope our folks appreciate it too. I will put this code in the description on the YouTube video so you can grab it. So let's just do it. Here's this page without it. This is that page on the back end. Pages. It doesn't really matter what this content is. What you're going to do is you're going to put a rich text. You're going to, I'll move it to the top, but you can move it wherever you want. And I'm going to click over here. It says HTML. And by the way, I did a thing on a non-coder's guide to coding. I'm still not a coder, and I don't even know if that's HTML or JavaScript. I think it's JavaScript. But regardless, I'm going to take it. I'm going to copy it. And I am going to paste it right into there. So there, notice this, and I'm going to come back to the second. It shows all this code. There it is, blah, blah, blah. If I save it, I open it back up. On the text part, it's just showing the text that we indicated to show. And that code, by the way, it looks like you can change the font color and the font size to whatever you want. So here is that page now. We'll go to the page. It's not there. Let me refresh it. There it is. And let's pick a language. How about Czech? There that is. Now some stuff I'm going to mention this. Some stuff, if it doesn't recognize it as text, it's not going to change it. So that would happen. Let's see, for example, county public schools. Well, this is just an image. And if you're on the charts and graphs, let's say line charts or pie charts, those look like they're generated using something like Flash or something similar. So it's not going to recognize those either. It won't change them. But for the majority of your app, it's going to. So, how does this behave? Let's change this to another language. Let's do Arabic. So in that case, it did change hop jobs. I'm not sure why, but here it is. And in terms of the behavior, it's right here. Let's see if we go to another page. Well, it continues to do it. So I think whatever you said as you're cruising around that app, it knows to continue on with the translation. Sometimes let me try logging in someplace, just to see how this works. Now I think it's, by the way, mixing two things here, if you notice, because I got two different sessions in the same browser, but that's not a big deal. So now I log in, and it doesn't appear at the top anymore. But in my browser, this happens to be Safari. Again, I'm just commenting on the behavior. As soon as I engage the translation system, it now puts it up here. And it appears like it's going to follow wherever I go until I say, I get out of it. Now, a couple comments on why you might use this. As most of you probably know, if you go to App Settings, you can choose a language. And all the headings and various navigation type things, export filter, whatever, will be put in a language, one of the languages they have available. So that's well and good and quite useful when it's needed. But Google translates something different. It's when you need your thing to be translated into multiple apps. A couple examples, I did one app that was deployed in 27 different countries. So they needed to be able, different people with different languages, to look at it. And I've also done several. One I mentioned, Miami, LA, San Francisco, where the public is using it, and they have very diverse communities, and they needed it to have be able to serve different languages. So that's a typical use case for it. So that's about it. Pretty simple. Grab the code, put it in there. One thing I was going to mention, though, I'm going to go back to that page. And maybe someone can comment on this that knows more about code. Remember, I inserted that in this code section, and there was a long list of code there, this whole code. It's not there anymore. Just this is. I don't know. It must hide itself behind the scenes. Again, if someone knows, leave a comment. This is all that's there now. If I try copying that, or select that whole thing and paste it, that's all I get. I don't get any of this. So if someone knows how that goes away, let me know. But regardless, what I just care about is it works. So hope that was helpful. I think it's really cool. So see you on the next video. Thank you, guys. Bye.